Yeah. Good evening, everybody, and our town manager. Good evening. So good to see you, Michael, and all our staff. Okay, tonight we are having our Maryville Plan Commission meeting, Tuesday, October 17th, approximately 6:30 PM. I'm calling the meeting to order, and let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mr. Secretary Jeff Minchuk, would you please take the roll call?
All righty. 1 second. Mr. Melton, showing not here. Mr. Rich.
Here.
Mr. Holtz. Here. Mr. Pettit, showing not here. I am here. Mr. Deering. Here. And Madam President.
Here.
We have 5 and a quorum, ma'am.
Okay, so we're ready for a good board meeting. Thank you, Jeff.
No problem.
Continuing on with the minutes of September 19th, 2023. Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second of the minutes of September 19th, 2023. That has been approved. Are there any communications from the board or the staff?
We call for a vote.
Yeah, voice vote, Madam Chair.
Call for the vote on the minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I just always
just
let it go
voice
through.
vote.
Okay, let's have a
Voice
vote.
Yeah.
Yes or no,
All those
everybody?
in favor?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, everybody's in favor of the minutes, thank you. Okay, are there any communications from the board members or the staff?
No, ma'am, Mrs. President.
No communications, we will continue on. I have no comments tonight. I will go forward with the meeting. There is no old business, so I will go to the new business. Item 1, P11PP 5-1023. Stamped Development LLC petitioner and owner located at 7905 Broadway. Request preliminary planned unit development approval on 3,609 acres in a C3 highway commercial zoning. Purpose, retail, restaurant, and commercial services. Mr. DeMaio, present your plan.
Madam Chair, I think it's 3.6.
69.
Oh, sorry.
I would love to have
3.609
3,000 acres
Oh,
right
wow,
there
what
if you've
did
got
I
it
say?
available.
Well, I'm putting on my glasses. Sorry about that.
It'd be about half of Maryville, so.
Okay, 3.609 acres. Sorry, I didn't have my glasses on. I've got them on now. Okay. Mr. DeMaio.
Yes,
Continue with your program.
Yes, our group is here for preliminary plat approval for our development that we have shared with the city. Through our workshops and different levels, as you can see, we've got a state of Indiana building plan for the rear of the site. And we are contemplating a couple different retail type, restaurant type, financial institution outlots for the future. And we're excited about the development. As soon as we have approval, we are ready to get started right away. And we've really loved this community. We're excited to get started.
Very good. Has anyone come forward to you with joining the program commercially?
With,
With your program, with your development? Do you have anybody online?
we do.
Because at one time you said probably the License Bureau.
No, it's just the state of Indiana use. But as far as other uses, we've talked to a lot. But as the engineering group will share with you, we're still working through a lot of our different engineering and to get a final idea of what we're going to have available. Because if you don't have this size, it's a little hard to pitch certain sites to certain users.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just working through that process. This approval and this will lead us to that next level.
And you did change the roof.
Correct.
Okay.
We changed the
You want to
roof.
Describe,
Yeah, we've given it a more commercial facade with a front appearance, as you can see from your package,
yes.
and on the sides, and then it's a flat, slightly sloped roof. New construction. It's going to be a good-looking building, and we're excited for for what it's going to actually provide for the community along this Broadway corridor with these city offices. And as this town included, you know, as the next 5, 10 years goes with the town as well, with the opportunity you guys have here, I think it just is going to strengthen Broadway even a lot better.
Good, I think so too. Okay, let me have some comments and questions from the board. Mr. Rich?
Nothing at this time.
Nothing at this time?
No.
Mr. Holtz?
No, it looks good.
Looks good to you? Brian Daring?
That, the changes you made are definitely acceptable. I mean, they look great, so. Do we want to get the staff report real quick and,
I will after I talk
okay.
with Jeff.
And did anybody get any comments from Mr. Pettit on this, since it's his ward?
I've talked with Mr. Pettit twice today. If we'd had any negative comments, he definitely would have told me. So at this time, I think he's been able to talk to Dell directly, and I think he's in full support of the project.
I think he's
Perfect.
talked with you directly too, and from what I remember, he approved of it. And I think he did want the roof changed too at one time, which it looks good now.
Well, you know, just if I can chime in as a town
Sure.
attorney, this developer spent a lot of time, a lot of energy on this project. They made it an attractive commercial project for this area in total. It's on the Broadway corridor, which is definitely attractive itself. But at the end of the day, they made the changes to the state building, which is what everybody wanted. And I think at this time, that was the sticking point, and with that sticking point being, you know, kind of recognized right now,
Sure.
I think it's something that we should definitely consider.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Counselor. And Jeff Minchuk, what do you have to say?
Nothing, I just wanted to thank you. I know we, earlier talked several ways, and I kind of repeat what the lawyer said, but, you know, we definitely wanted something going along the Broadway corridor a little more dressed up, and we appreciate you working with us on that. So that's all I have at this time.
Thank you.
Sheila, do we have a staff report?
We do.
Okay.
Petitioner
Oh,
is,
before you give it, how do the engineers feel on this project? Did you speak with Mr. DeMayo and go over all the plans?
Yeah, Madam President, as discussed in the workshop, we've been going back and forth with Dell and his engineering team, Abin Marsh, and as of the time of the workshop 2 weeks ago, they had already met the 18 points for the preliminary approval. They've been very receptive, and this few little minor issues, nothing we can't get figured out. But yeah, it's a great project, Dell. It really is. It's going to enhance the Broadway corridor, and it's going to be a great project.
Very good. Okay, Sheila, staff report.
petitioner is requesting preliminary plan unit development on 3.609 acres in a C3 highway commercial zoning district. The plan unit development will be built in phases. The building in the rear will be Phase 1. The building in the rear will be a 12,000 square foot building, will be a 12,000 square foot building and will be a state services building that is scheduled to open in 2024. There will be 102 parking spaces provided, including in that 6 spaces that are van accessible. Proposed parking area will be privately owned. Also, developer has agreed to work with the town regarding the commercial design standards of the 12,000 square foot state service building. Developer has submitted updated architectural drawings of the proposed building in Phase 1. Developer will also meet all town requirements and all town ordinance to complete this project.
Thank you, Sheila. Okay, I know I'm in favor of it, and I hope the board is, but could I have a motion to approve?
So moved. Motion to approve P11PP 5-1023, and I'm hoping I'm right, to be known as Pirates Plaza Planned Unit Development. Fantastic.
Good, thank you, Brian. Could I have a second?
Second.
We have a motion from Mr. Brian Deering on the first motion to approve, and a second, was that you, Mr. Rich? And by Mr. Rich. Okay, we will take we have the motion in the second. Let me take an individual. to approve. Mr. Rich?
Yes.
Mr. Holtz?
Yes.
Brian?
Yes?
Jeff?
Yes,
Yes? And I'm a yes, too. Motion is approved and seconded, and good luck, Mr. Dillon.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, and it looks very good. I like it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you for attending. Continuing on with the agenda, we also have now tonight other business. We'll have a discussion tonight, I believe, on P15PP2-0921, Jarper Properties LLC petitioner and owner. Located at US 30 and Morton Street, request a preliminary planned unit development approval on 17.18 acres in an R2 residential zoning district. Purpose, residential planned unit development. Approved 505-17-22, requesting extension on project. And who is here to represent Jarper Properties?
So at the last meeting, Gary Taringa was here,
Yeah,
and he asked that we take the vote without him. He would like to have a 12-month extension.
so then there is no discussion tonight on the Jarper Properties.
No, the board had agreed to take the vote without him at the workshop.
Okay, so we are giving him a 12-month extension?
That's
No,
what we,
that's up for consideration.
It's up for consideration
that's what we discussed
right
at the
now?
workshop, yep.
Right.
Okay,
I'll go ahead and make that motion for a 12-month extension for said project.
go ahead, Jeff.
Second.
Okay, motion by Mr. Minchuk and seconded by Rick Holtz that we will take into consideration his extension at the workshop. Correct?
Is this a recommendation to the council? Or is this where it
This is
ends?
Plan Commission right now.
Right, well, no, but I mean,
So the
the vote we're taking, is this for a recommendation to give the extension to the council?
So-
Or does it go ahead right here?
It goes ahead right here because they only have a preliminary plan unit. They have
Very-
not, it's not a zone change yet through the
Gotcha.
council, and they only have preliminary plan unit development approval.
Thanks, Sheila.
Which Mr. Taringa did attend at our last workshop.
Yes.
And he asked for that extension.
Yes.
So I think we'll be able to work with him, but we'll find out, right? Okay,
Yes.
board members, thank you.
Well, we have a motion and a second on the floor.
Well, first of all, I want to introduce Michael Griffin. Stand up, Michael. I appreciate you attending our meeting tonight. Michael is our new manager, and as everyone could see, he is completely involved in everything, okay? And,
Madam President, I thank you for the opportunity to be introduced, and I'm just happy to watch the work of the planning commission. Thank you.
well,
Thank
thank
you,
you
sir.
too for attending. And at this time, I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
No, we have to take. the
Madam
vote,
President, we have a motion and a second on the floor to call, vote on.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sure.
We're gonna take a motion in a second on, we're gonna call for a vote on the motion and the second to extend.
12-month extension,
the-
yes.
12-month extension.
Okay, ready? Mr. Luke?
Yes.
Mr. Rick?
Yes.
Holt? Mr. Daring?
Yes?
Mr. Jeff Minchuk?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we have the vote on the floor from
Madam
the
Chairman, you
board
didn't vote.
members.
Madam
What?
Chairman, you have to vote.
Yep.
Oh, yes, I am voting yes.
Okay,
Which I already said I
5-0.
wanted it.
5-0.
5-0, it's been approved, okay? Thank you all. And at this time, we will adjourn the meeting with a motion and a second.
Motion adjourned?
Second?
Okay, motion made by Mr. Holtz and second by Mr. Jerry. The meeting is now adjourned. And this was approximately 18 minutes.